Have you ever felt lonely? Even when you're surrounded by people, you're laughing with the group, nodding politely, pretending to enjoy the conversation, but your heart is like,
why did I come here? I should just stay on my bed, watching Netflix or something.
If that's you, stay with me. This video is exactly about why loneliness feels so heavy and how to actually fix it. Here's how this video will go. First, we'll talk about the real reasons people feel lonely. Then, we'll break down the solutions that science and experience say genuinely work. And at the end, I'm sharing a message I wish someone told me years ago. So stay with me until the end. People love to say,
just make friends.
oh, perfect. Let me just buy some friends from Temu or something. But here's the truth. The loneliest people are not the ones sitting alone at home. They're the ones surrounded by people, but still feel disconnected. Because being surrounded doesn't mean being understood. You can be in a crowd and still feel like you are on your own world. Let me tell you about Maya. From the outside, she looked like the happiest person in the room. She was loud, funny, the one who always made everyone laugh. But the truth, when the jokes stopped, when the crowd went home, and when she finally sat alone in her room, she felt empty, lonely in a way she didn't know how to explain. People saw her as the cheerful friend, but no one noticed she was cheering everyone else because she didn't know who would cheer for her. And that hits deeper than we admit, because some of us are just like Maya, the energy booster, the helper, the listener, and emotional support human. But when we need someone, everyone suddenly becomes busy. Busy with what? If you've ever comforted someone while you yourself were falling apart, yeah, this part is for you. Psychologists say loneliness usually comes from 3 things. But before that, let's get one thing straight. We don't feel lonely because we lack people. We feel lonely because we lack connection. And here's why. First, emotional disconnection. You have people, just not people you can be real with, not the ones you can rant to at 2 a.m. or be weird, messy, honest, and unfiltered with. So you end up surrounded, but still starving internally because you're consuming what I call social junk food. It looks like connection, but it leaves you emotionally malnourished. We've traded intimacy for intensity, traded deep conversations for memes. No wonder you feel empty. Second, identity masking. You act fine because you don't want to be judged, so you shrink yourself. You hide the real you behind a PR-friendly version of yourself. The chill one, the everything's okay one. You become a watered-down version of yourself. And here's the painful part. When people love that filtered version of you, you don't feel loved. You feel like a fraud because deep down, you know, they don't really understand you. And third, being the strong one. You're always there for everyone else. The helper, the fixer, the emotional support human with no off button. And because you carry everything so well, everyone assumes you're perfectly fine. Strong people are the loneliest because they make loneliness look so organized. You think,
if I tell them I'm sad, I'll be a burden.
So you stay silent. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Vulnerability is the admission ticket to connection. You cannot bond with anyone if you're fully armored. At some point, you have to lower the bridge and let someone walk in. So, how do we actually fix loneliness? Not with be positive, not with go outside, and definitely not with drink more water. Let's talk about the things that actually help. First, find one safe person, just one. You don't need a whole social circle. You don't need a big group. You just need one person who feels safe. One person you don't have to perform for. Start by looking at the people already around you. Who actually cares about you? Who sees you? Who listens without trying to fix you? If someone drains you more than they support you, it's okay to step back. Connection is about quality, not quantity. Second, express tiny emotions. You don't have to open your life like a documentary. Start small.
I'm feeling a bit off today. Not my best day.
Small, honest statements. Nothing dramatic, just being real, even 5% more than usual. This is how bonds actually form. Slowly, quietly, not through big confessions, but through small, honest moments repeated over time. And if meeting people offline feels hard, even simple platforms or local communities can help help you find people who genuinely want connection, not surface-level interactions. Third, stop being the permanent strong one. You don't have to hold everything together. You don't have to be the reliable one 24/7. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to say,
I'm not okay today.
rituals help. A weekly walk, a meal with someone, a shared hobby. Human connection grows through repeated experiences, not grand moments. Journaling or talking to a professional also helps you unpack things you avoid saying out loud. Doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. Fourth, reduce the noise that makes loneliness worse. Too much social media makes your brain think everyone else is living perfectly. Limiting it, even by 20 or 30 minutes, actually makes space for real connection. Instead of scrolling through people you barely know, reach out to someone you do know. Walk, call, message someone meaningful. Small effort, real impact. And listen. Loneliness doesn't mean you're a problem. You're not too emotional. You're not too quiet. You're not bad at socializing. You're just emotionally intelligent enough to crave real connection. Not the sponsored, plastic, Instagram-filtered version of it. Loneliness isn't a weakness. It's a sign your heart wants something deeper. If you've been feeling lonely, I'm proud of you. You've survived moments no one else knows about. You've carried emotions quietly. You've kept going, even on days that felt heavy. And if no one checks on you, let this video be your reminder. You matter. Your feelings matter. And you're not alone, even if it feels that way. Stay here with this channel. We're building a community where people feel seen, even in their silent battles. If this helped you, stay. You belong here.